Dang, y'all, it's hard to set up this little phone today. I think it's because I have this new string thing on my phone. Let me see if I can show it. Anyways, y'all, a nursing school update that I feel like I didn't want to make, but I feel like I'm gonna make it. Damn, hold on, wait, y'all. I gotta set this up correctly. And I got a new... Oh my God. I got a new little thing. Okay, y'all. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So, y'all, nursing school updates. I don't know how to start this video, really. Yeah, I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay, y'all. So, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to try to keep it real as much as I can. So, I did make a video back in March saying that I'm done with nursing school and this and that, and I'm not continuing. And I meant that. I really did. But I feel like everybody now is in my ears. And they're all like, you worked so hard for this, which is facts. I've worked really hard for this. And they just like tell me, you know, don't give up and da 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 da. I was gonna drop my classes back in March, y'all, but I'm like, you know what, bro? The semester ends in a month. I'm gonna just continue. So that's what I decided to do, y'all. And I don't regret my decision to continue. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you. This semester hit different than last. Excuse me, it hit different than last semester. Last semester, once I got to midterm, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm passing this class. There's no way I'm not passing this class. I'm gonna pass it. Right? Let me get my chapstick, y'all. My lips are kind of dry. But yes, y'all, I was so convinced. I was prepared to pass because I was at a position at the middle of the semester where I kind of knew I would pass. And I kind of mentioned this in one of my videos too. I feel like when it's the middle of the semester and you're at a certain percentage, you just know you're going to pass. But this time around, I was way below. Way below, y'all. And I just started catching up the other day. Like... And I think it's a little too late for me to be catching up. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just have to continue, even though I didn't want to. But I feel like a lot of people are just like, just continue. You never know what God can do. And that is true. I do believe that. I'm not doubting God at all. I have faith and I'm trying to exercise my faith in this moment and I'm trying to remain strong. And I have faith in God and God can do all things. So I don't want to complain when I say this, but I feel like I have to be real with myself. And I know what I can and can't do. And I know what I have done and what I haven't done. So let me give y'all an example. One of the exams in nursing school, right? It was 50 points, but I got like an A on it. I got literally 2 wrong, but it was only a 50-point exam. So that didn't really hold any weight for me like I wanted it to. But like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know what to do. It didn't really hold no weight because it's just 50 points. And then the 2 exams after that, oh my gosh, like the worst grade ever. Like, it's been a minute since I got below. Like, I'm not talking about a C, y'all. It wasn't even a C. It was bad. And I was like, oh, shit. And then this, the points for that exam was like 100. The points for those 2 exams was 100. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I was really failing. And I still am, kind of, if you ask me. And the 4th exam now is where I started to catch up. The 5th exam started to catch up. But I'm not catching up with the right grades. Like, my grade wasn't awful. But like I always say, I feel like if you don't have a 75 or higher on an exam in nursing school, you fail it. That's just my personal opinion. Like, C's don't fuck... Oh, I was about to cuss. C's don't matter. They don't matter at all. Like... I don't know. I just read somebody's post on TikTok and they said, oh, they got a 78 in their class and they're going to pass. And I'm just like, really? With a 78? And then there was a bunch of people in the comments that was agreeing with her, and a bunch of people that was just like, I gotta have an 80, pray for me. And that's my situation too. Like, I have to have an 80. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I don't know if it was LPN school. I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume that LPN school is not the same as getting your BSN. With a BSN, for most schools, I know you have to have a B. I don't know about LPN schools, y'all. I have no idea. But I have to have a B, y'all, and I'm gonna be real. I'm really far from a B in one of my classes. Like, I'm at the point where every point matters, and I've missed a couple of points here and there, and I hate to miss points, but I don't know what to do about it. It is what it is. But I told myself I wasn't gonna take the exam. I was just gonna drop the class and this and that. But my mom was just like, have faith. You never know what God can do. And I'm just like, yeah, Mom, you're right. And like I told y'all, I believe in God and I have faith in God. But the truth is just the truth. At the end of the day, in my head, I've created a truth. And the score that I have to get on this final, it's not impossible. Because like I said, that first exam, I did it. And I got, even though it was only a 50-point exam, I got like 2 wrong. But a final with 100 questions, you know, I don't know how to say this correctly because I feel like it sounds like I don't have faith. So I'm not going to say no more. But for my other class now, I'm not doing horrible, but I should have done better. Like, I feel like with these 2 classes, y'all, I'm at the edge of my seat. And I'm trying to go look at my grade to see something real quick. I don't want to just not talk, but yeah, with these 2 classes, I should have done better. And I tried my best. Like, I've done all of my assignments, except for 2 of the ones that didn't have any points. I'm like, yo, I'm tired today. I'm not doing it. But I really tried. I really, really did try. And I really did continue. And I'm not going to say nothing negative in this video. I think at this point, it just is what it is, and it is what it isn't. And I'm going to, so hard to say that. I don't want to say try. I don't want to say that word. I need a different word to use, but I'm going to push through and finish out the semester. And I'm going to continue, and I'm going to just leave it at that. But this semester has been up and down in so many ways, y'all. And I'm studying right now. Here's my iPad to prove it. I'm studying right now, and I'm just kind of like, listen, I don't know what to say, but I just know that these 2 classes, I think Pharm is just a lot of remembering a different language for me. Like, yes, I'm familiar with some of the languages, but it's like with Pharm, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like I never know what direction I should go in. Should I focus on the medicine? Like, I feel like the class should be strictly about medicine, but in the back of my head, I just don't feel like it is. Maybe, listen, I'm not trying to say nothing bad, but maybe for me, I wasn't getting it. It's not clicking. And then again, I got such a horrible grade on the paper that I did, which I don't usually fail papers, y'all, but this one I really failed it. And I'm just like, damn. If I did better on that paper, my grade would probably be at a 79 right now. Let me actually check. Hold on. Hey, y'all, I just checked. If I would have did what I did with the other class on this paper, if I would have got the same grade as I did for my other class, I would have been at a 79 right now. But I'm not far from a 79. I'm at a 77, but because I got the bad grade on that paper, and I'm not going to say it's solely because of that paper. It's really not. I just been getting a lot of low C's with Pharm. Like, Pharm just never clicks for me, honestly. I don't know what it is. It just never clicks. But if it was not for that horrible grade on that paper and the couple of C's that I got on my exams, I would be in a better position with farm, which is so sad because it's just kind of like, I don't know what to say about it. It's just like this semester has just been confusing and really draining. And I think for me, it's just kind of like I can make it, but I have to kind of get to places that I haven't got to in this class. Like I have to get grades that I haven't even got on any of my exams. And I don't want to be negative, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think for me, it's like I'm trying to be positive about it because it is a cumulative exam. So I've seen the material before, but even then, the material has been confusing to me. It hasn't clicked. And I think it is kind of like, I just think it's sad, y'all, because in an area where I thought I would have got a high grade, I got the lowest grade I think I've ever gotten in my college life. And it was just kind of shocking to me because I just don't know what went wrong. Like, I'm wondering if I uploaded the wrong assignment. I really can't even tell y'all really what happened. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm up here battling for this 80%, and I'm just kind of like, it just seems like unbelievable to continue this semester. Like, it just seems unbelievable, bro. It just seems like, no, that's not the right word. It just seems like a waste. No, I can't say that, yo. I gotta be careful what I say. I'm trying not to say the most negative things ever. I just don't, I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing until after the class finishes. And then I'm gonna keep it real. Because right now I'm trying not to be too negative and try not to be too like, it's not happening. Like, I'm trying not to be that person. But I don't know, y'all. It's just been a hot mess this semester. This semester was just a hot mess. And I don't know what to say. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not trying to make this video too long. But this is a part of the reason why I don't want to be in nursing school. Because I just feel like there's just an extreme, like, energy in nursing school that I just can't get. Like, I just cannot understand the extremeness that is in nursing school. Like, and what I mean by that is just like, I just feel like everything is to the extreme. And nursing school is just extremely difficult for its own reasons. I get it. We're dealing with people's lives. We have to know this. But y'all, I cannot sit on here on this video and look at you and say all of the stuff that I'm learning in nursing school is going to be what I'm going to focus on when I become a nurse. I know I'm lying to myself. Like, I would never, like, that's what I'm trying to say, y'all. I don't understand why we need to know some, not all. I don't know why we need to know some of this stuff because it's giving, it's very much giving, you'll never do this when you get in the hospital. And that's what I have an issue with. Like, it's just a lot of extreme learning of things you're not gonna do, bro. We're not